Yes, this is the ghetto. Showing up now.
Justice James E.C. Perry, born in the segregated projects of New Bern, North Carolina.
You're really not aware of the suffering and humiliation even that many people have gone through, and he did it with such grace, and I was always fascinated to hear his story.
Was appointed to the Florida Supreme Court by Governor Charlie Crist in March 2009.
He said, our job is simple. All we have to do is just do what is right. And I never forgot that, and I applied that every day from that day forward.
You will never have a justice who's had the life experience, that has felt pain, and knows what it's like to be on the other side, to be powerless, to be voiceless, and that Jim Perry is going to be that justice to give the powerless power and to give voice to the voiceless.
He also served as the first African-American circuit court judge of the 18th Circuit, where he developed a reputation for being fair, even-tempered, and jovial.
Justice Perry had great temperament. He had a way about him that was common to people.
He has this incredible laugh when he gets tickled.
He was very patient. He treated everyone very kindly, and all of the lawyers appreciated the ability to try their cases in Judge Perry's division.
As an attorney, Justice Perry built the largest black-owned law firm in Central Florida, and he was heavily involved in a significant number of community activities that impacted the lives of his many friends, colleagues, and particularly the lives of children.
I guess some of the earliest memories I have of my father kind of date back to my AAU basketball days. He was the general manager of our team, and he would come to all my games.
He came to Sanford as the general counsel for the Seminole County Economic Development Corporation. And the commission was responsible for finding good jobs and better jobs for the citizens of Seminole County.
And he was a legendary local attorney in private practice. And over the years, I got to know him as a role model, as a fellow colleague on circuit court bench and fellow chief judge.
The very first person, very first lawyer I ever called on was Jim Perry. And we walked in and I just cold called him. He said, come on back. And it was love at first sight. And we became best friends from that day forward.
After graduating from St. Augustine's College in Raleigh, North Carolina, Justice Perry served in the Vietnam War as a first lieutenant in the United States Army. It was at that time that Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, and Justice Perry decided to go to law school at Columbia University, and then return to the South and continue the civil rights struggle.
You know, in the legal field, a lot of times people are at each other's throats. You know, it can be a war, but Jim was always above that, and he always was calm, cool, and in control.
Justice Perry moved his family to Augusta, Georgia to take the bar exam. Even though he was raised in the South and accustomed to Jim Crow, he was shocked when he and 49 other black students that took the bar in 1972 were all failed. At that time, the entire state of Georgia had only 38 black attorneys. Conversely, 850 white students passed the bar that year. Having no choice and no ability to provide for his family, Justice Perry decided to sue the Georgia State Bar for intentional racial discrimination, even though he was told that he would be blackballed for life if he did.
I think that's the type of personality he has, is he's always thinking about the right thing to do and how to treat people and be treated the way that he would want to be treated as well. So I think that's one of the glowing attributes that he has, is just his heart and his caring as a person.
The suit was filed in 1973. 4 months later, Justice Perry and 24 other African-American students were passed on the next exam. 6 months after that, another 24 students were passed. Georgia had more than doubled the number of African-American attorneys in the state in just 1 year after Justice Perry's lawsuit. The suit was later dismissed, but the point was made. Justice Perry says that it has been his honor to serve as Justice of the Florida Supreme Court. It is certainly fitting that his title of Justice is also the ideal to which he has dedicated his entire life's work.
Justice Perry has demonstrated a commitment to fairness and equality throughout his entire career as an attorney and judge. It truly is an honor to award him today with the Dr. Bob Billingslea Lifetime Achievement Award.